My name's Ian Steed. I am the Development Executive at Crest Nicholson working on this scheme, Bath Riverside. I'm responsible for the day-to-day kind of running of the site, pushing through planning applications for new phases, working with the architects, working with the local people and the interaction with Crest Nicholson and Bath and North East Somerset Council. I've been working on this project for about 2.5 years since I started working at Crest. I was lucky enough to kind of start working as the project started, so I was here when there was muddy roads and the first bricks foundations were going up for the first phase of development. I've seen the project grow to over 300 homes now, and we've still got lots more to come. The ethos of the project really is not just about building homes, it's about creating a community, and that's actually something that we work really hard on at Crest Nicholson. Not just to build homes and sell them to people, it is to create a community, it is to create spaces where people want to live and for people to come and enjoy as well, not just people that live at Bath Riverside but for the wider community, for the riverside parks and the walkways and all the open spaces that we provide. I started getting interested in property from a really young age actually. My mother used to buy dilapidated houses, very small dilapidated houses in and around kind of Suffolk area. And then she used to get the keys. She would allow the children, there was 3 of us, to run in, and we were allowed to take one thing from the house. So there's always a few things that were left behind. So we used to just love it. We used to run in, find a memento, and we could have that for ourselves, and that kind of got me interested in property. Since then, started playing Monopoly, and always used to delight in winning playing Monopoly, and then really just kind of always knew that it was going to be a housing-led, residential-led kind of career I wanted to follow. Coming to Crest was really great for me because I'd previously worked in the public sector. I was a consultant first at DTZ, and then I worked in the public sector at the Homes and Communities Agency. And then I came to Crest, and actually I don't think I ever realised that you could get such partnership working as a developer. The public sector, I think, perhaps looks on developers sceptically still. I think they think that there's much more money sloshing around than there is, and we're only in it for the short term. But actually coming here and working at Crest Nicholson, especially in the regeneration arm, you do have to work in partnership. You could not do this scheme without partnership help. We've had funding coming in from the local authority, we've had funding coming in from the government, and we'll continue to need that funding, so you do need this partnership working. And it's great because you bounce ideas off each other. It's always good to have lots of different sets of eyes looking at everything and agreeing way forwards, because not the developer viewpoint isn't necessarily the only viewpoint. So it's been a real learning curve, and it's been a real eye-opener working at Crest Nicholson. So at the start you're just a muddy post-industrial site, and you want to create something that's something that people want to move into and buy into and live in. So it's hard at the beginning, but now we've created that kind of living environment, it's become easier. And I think actually that in general I'd say that the people of Bath have come accustomed to us and accept us, and are working with us to continue the development. So we're here for a long time, we're here for another 15 years or so. So I've been working on the art strategy for 2.5 years. I'm about to leave Crest Nicholson for a short sabbatical. Ideally, when I come back, I'd like to see a bigger piece of art. Actually, we've done some really great smaller pieces, and actually we've done some lovely bronze chairs that are sitting by the riverside now, which is a really large commission actually in terms of value and in terms of impact on the site. But it would be great to come back and find some kind of Anthony Gormley type figure, or something a bit bigger and a bit bolder. It's not just the residents that live here that can enjoy Bath Riverside, it's the wider community that come down. We're going to create a huge riverside park right across the frontage of the River Avon, and that will include some lovely art pieces, and so it's really important that we do involve the community in all those decisions, and perhaps some of those community members can contribute themselves to the art. I'd really encourage everyone to come down and see the site. I mean, I work on it day to day, so I get absorbed in it and I know everything about it, but I think that it's important for everyone to come down and have a look. There's some really great pieces of art, there's some really good open spaces now. We've really opened up the river frontage as well, so you can hang out there, have your lunch, walk around, perhaps even pop into the marketing suite and buy a flat.